How's it going, YouTube? It's Panda time. In this video we have myself playing Jesmon going up against the Blue Flare. Gonna be starting off with a pretty strong opener of Jesmon Rookie into the Memory Boost, which for Blue Flare is absolutely insane, right? You get to reveal 6, take 2, and then play Christopher for free. So basically you spend 5, you get the Tamer which costs 4, and then you have the Memory Boost and you drew 2, right? Like very, very powerful card. It might actually be Blue Flare's strongest card, I would say. On top of that, you know, the Jesmon is their best rookie for sure. We have the Huckmon revealing a bunch of Bow Huckmons. You know, Jesmon is definitely still all about finding those pieces. If you play Jesmon in BT6, that has not changed. Gonna swing, draw with the Upamon. On deletion, can play the Digimon Suspended. She probably has something to play in this guy. In this case, it's the level 4 that then draws more cards. So far, I'd say this is like pretty much the ideal Blue Flare opener, right? Having the Memory Boost, hitting the Christopher, having the Rookie, and now into the Metal Greymon on top of that. So this is what Blue Flare looks like at its finest. We're unsure about, like, I know you have to match the order of the Digicross what it specifies. We're not sure, you know, which one goes on top, which one goes on bottom. But I think we figured out that it's the other way. The card that is first listed must go on the top. If I'm incorrect about that, you know, definitely please correct me in the comments. Just want you guys to know that, you know, my intention is never to misinform or anything like that. I don't magically know everything about the game. Sometimes I make mistakes. It happens. Gonna be swinging with Metal Greymon and then playing a Madoki Betamon to pass turn to Memory Chokos. So we're in a rough spot here. You know, the Tamer makes a big difference. Metal Greymon got to swing and survive. So we don't have the right Jesmon going into the X. In this case, the Jesmon X is kind of bad. We don't get the Blitz, we don't get to play the Sister, we don't really get anything. If I promote and then we go into the Jesmon, we just leave ourselves up to get permafrozen. Maybe there's a world where I can swing with the Huckmon to sacrifice it and then go into Jesmon X. But if I play a Sister, it's the same thing, right? So in this case, I think staying in racing is correct. Gonna be swinging with everything. The Madoki Betamon does die. So if she has another Metal Greymon, can Metal Greymon for game, but might not have the right pieces. Gonna go Digimon in the back, you know, try and find those pieces. And then I think at this point, just not giving us a lot of memory to work with would be ideal. We're at 0 security, so we need some sort of crazy Jesmon comeback turn. In this game, you know, we just didn't have the time to get that right stack. And again, Jesmon is all about those perfect pieces. Gonna be playing our Christopher, does give us quite a bit of memory to work with. We could swing, using all our effects, we get the draw from the Greymon, can reveal to pick up a Sister, then the Savior can let us play one, the Bowhawk pops the other guy who gets saved. So definitely a good start to the turn. We can play the Sister, it gives us 1 memory. This guy is piercing, so we pierce. So pretty good turn so far. Now because we saved the Huckmon, we can Digivolve on top of it. Now we have the delay to reduce the Digivolution cost of our next Digivolution by 1, so we can go into a Savior and maintain turn. And now we can go to the Blitz Jesmon, who can swing, and we can play 2 Sisters, 1 from the Savior, 1 from the Jesmon. So we play the Blocker Sister and then the Recovery Sister, and we swing for 2 checks. So a fantastic swing. Unfortunately, we swing into an Innocence Blizzard, which is going to strip the sources of all the Digimon, and then she's going to make it so that the 3 Sisters cannot block. And then with a Metal Greymon, that's going to be the game. So you can see how, like, finally when we did get the pop off, it was pretty good, right? We're able to get the Jesmon to summon 3 Sisters, 3 blockers, recover 1, clear the board, and push a bunch of damage. So the Jesmon power is definitely still there. It was unfortunate that we swung into the Innocent Blizzard, which then froze our blockers. So we just lost. But as you can see, right, like the Jesmon potential is definitely there. Once again, a really strong start with the Gauss and the Memory Boost. This time around, the Memory Boost did not get rid of the Christopher, which is pretty good for us. And we're going to be setting up in the back into the Saber Huckmon. And then once again, setting up the delay, put the Sisters in the trash, and make it easier for us to Digivolve into Jesmon in the future. Can we get some chip damage with the Gausmon. And then the Greymon can, on play, get some searches. If you have Christopher, that guy lets you recycle the Metal Greymon, which is kind of nice. But this early on, you know, she's just picking up whatever pieces. Honestly, Jesmon is so strong. It reminds me of the BT10 Imperial, where, you know, if they open the EXBmon, their deck is way stronger. And I feel that about Jesmon for them, right? Like, it is by far the best rookie for Blue Flare. I mean, it's the only Blue Flare rookie. And because we don't have the promo Belucamon, like, it's just the best rookie for sure. So whether they open that or not, I mean, it's a huge difference on the state of their deck, I think. So here we do have the Jesmon. We're going to swing using the Blitz. We're going to get our card draw. We're going to summon the sister, get another sister to gain 1 memory to continue our turn. Going to be swinging at security, using the Inheritable, I believe, to destroy the Greymon. So it's 2 checks, waiting to 2 Christophers, which is kind of funny. And then we can set up our own tie to make it so that we are not going to be memory choked. That's the tie from the special pack, which is really nice. It looks so good if you guys have not seen it in person. It's very nice. I recommend getting it. So this time around, we did have a pretty good chain right off the bat. We're able to, you know, clear the board, push some damage, and get the sisters in there. So a more standard Jesmon game plan. Gonna go into the Metal Greymon, which is then able to freeze both the sisters, and then with the Inheritables can then freeze the Jesman. Gonna be swinging into a Blitz Omni though, so he's gonna get destroyed, but because of the material save, can save the 2 dudes for future Greymans. So it's still pretty good, right? Greymon definitely did his job. This is the other side of Blue Flare, where now they have a lot of freeze, and, you know, the Jesmon being frozen hurts quite a bit. We'll likely have to rebuild in the back. Gonna play, I believe, the Decker, which lets her draw 1 and then draw 1 for every Digimon we have. So quite a bit of card draw there, more than enough. So the question here is, we can assume that our Jesmon is gonna be perma-frozen more or less. So with the tie and the delay memory, like, can we set up another chain in the back so that the next time we promote, the next Jesmon might with the game? And with the old Savior Hugmon, which is gonna let us swing and restand, certainly we probably have enough swings to go for game, because the tie is going to give us +1 security. So if we're going to Jesmon for 3, swing for 3 checks, restand, swing for game, seems like a pretty solid game plan. The sisters are no longer frozen, but she does have double memory boost, so, you know, so much to work with there. And does have the materials from the Christopher, so could easily go into a Metal Greymon for relatively cheap. Gonna pop one of the numbers to go to 5. Might be missing those pieces. Digivolving into the double decker. So with the right, she can put the source on there, and then having the right source can freeze one of the sisters. Then on swing can freeze the other one with the male bird. Hits into a delicate plan, goes to her hand, doesn't do too much insecurity. The gals can swing as well, and when it is deleted, can play the free Digimon, once again getting a bunch of card draw. Just how many cards does she draw this game? Actually pretty crazy, right? I don't know, how do you guys feel about Blue Flare? Like, how strong do you think it is overall, especially after the restriction nerf in the Crosshard? You know, is Blue Flare rise up as a dominant deck? Or is it just like a good deck that's just gonna like be just fine overall? Gonna pop the memory boost, get the guy that can go from hand, get the restand. Doesn't quite have enough to swing for game, and the male bird is once per turn, so it's not gonna freeze the Jesmon this way. She needs to find a way to freeze the Jesmon, otherwise, you know, we potentially just win the game. Swing with the armor purge, so it gets to survive, can go into another one. And this one, when Digivolving, can once again freeze the Jesmon. So our full board has been frozen. But like I said, we have quite a bit of setup. So all we have to do is promote, go into a Jesmon, and then go for game. Potentially have Delicate Plan if we need to. The problem is that Jesmon, sometimes you don't have the pieces. In this case, I don't actually have a Jesmon. We have no security and all our stuff is frozen. Sadly, we have no place, and that's gonna be GG. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys so much for watching.